IDL. So today we are at 7th day of our free webinar series. Every day we are speaking on different subject, different chapters, different topics, and every day we are calling different speakers. So today we have discussing on modular wardrobe or wardrobes particularly. So today we have Smita Ji with us, who is head of interior designing in Square Yard. She has 18 years of experience. स्मिता जी के साथ मैंने काफी साल तक साथ में हम लोगों ने काम किया एंड आई हैव सीन हर पैशन टुवर्ड्स इंटीरियर डिजाइनिंग. जबरदस्त पैशन है और इन्होंने सिर्फ एक फर्नीचर इंडस्ट्री को या मॉड्यूलर किचन इंडस्ट्री को मैं बोलूं एक नेक्स्ट लेवल पे पहुंचाने का काम किया है. स्मिता जी ने काफी ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस में काम किया है, लाइक फ्यूचर ग्रुप में काम किया हुआ है. शी हैज वर्क विद हैफले, शी हैज वर्क विद लिव स्पेस, बहुत सारे कंपनियों में काम किया है, डिफरेंट रोल पे काम किया हुआ है. और आज वी आर वेरी फॉर्चुनेट टू हैव स्मिता जी विद अस एंड शी विल स्पीक ऑन वार्डरोब. वार्डरोब इंडस्ट्री इज ग्रोइंग लाइक एनीथिंग, अगर मैं बोलूं आपको आज की डेट में. सो किचन के बाद अगर कोई फोकल एरिया है इंटीरियर डिजाइनिंग में तो दैट इज वार्डरोब, बिकॉज वार्डरोब प्लेज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट रोल. अगर आपका वार्डरोब ऑर्गेनाइज है तो आपका बहुत कुछ लाइफ इजी हो जाता है. अगर वार्डरोब ऑर्गेनाइज नहीं है सो देयर विल बी कियोस, बहुत प्रॉब्लम्स होते हैं, कुछ ढूंढना है, कुछ रखना है, कुछ निकालना है, सो बहुत इश्यूज होते हैं. सो आपका वार्डरोब ऑर्गेनाइज होना बहुत जरूरी है. सो हाउ टू ऑर्गेनाइज योर वार्डरोब, हाउ टू डिजाइन योर वार्डरोब, ये सब डिस्कस करने के लिए आज हमने स्मिता जी को आमंत्रित किया हुआ है. So Smita ji, welcome to Indian Design League and thanks a lot. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आपका, आप हमारे साथ आए और आज हमारे साथ ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं. डेफिनेटली इस सेशन को सुनने के बाद में, सेशन को देखने के बाद में स्टूडेंट्स को बहुत ज्यादा फायदा होने वाला है. एंड जैसा कि बहुत सारे लोग हमको रेगुलर बोलते हैं कि बॉस आप किचन पढ़ाते हो, बाकी चीजें पढ़ाते हो, थोड़ा सा फोकस भी आप वार्डरोब के ऊपर भी करिए. दैट्स व्हाई टुडे वी आर डिस्कसिंग वार्डरोब्स एंड थैंक यू वंस अगेन स्मिता जी. नाउ डाइस इज योर्स, यू कैन स्टार्ट योर प्रेजेंटेशन.
Thank you, Bharat, and thank you, IDL, for giving me opportunity to share my knowledge, whatever small I have. So, should we start or should we wait for 5 more minutes, or should we start?
You can start.
Okay, great. So, hello, hi everyone. So, as the topic is wardrobe story, so before I get into my presentation and the slides, I'll just brief a bit of what is wardrobe is all about. So, there's a very interesting factor about this thing, wardrobe. The wardrobe word generated in 14th century, which was generated from a French word. So they used to call garter, border and rope. So the French word border means hota hai keep, guard, and the rope means garments. So to keep the garments, wardrobe. It is this word generated in 14th century. And as such, there's no specific person who invented this particular wardrobe thing. But then it is like, you know, there is a saying that Roman soldiers, they invented wardrobe because when they used to travel for their, like, you know, for the kind of arms they used to carry in boxes and the garments and everything. So there's a saying that Roman soldier is the one who invented this wardrobe closet. Okay. So what we are going to cover today, is it visible, my presentation? So we are going to cover all you need to know about the wardrobe. What is the design logic of wardrobe? What kind of modules are there in wardrobe? Types of wardrobe. Then finishes of the wardrobe. What are the internal accessories of the wardrobe and the closer. Okay, so now we'll get into what is wardrobe. Okay, great. knowing modular wardrobe. So nowadays, everybody knows, gone is the time when wardrobe used to be, very few people used to have wardrobe, but now it become a necessity for everyone to keep wardrobe in, to keep their clothes, their valuables and everything. So now you can't imagine your life without wardrobe. Every bedroom will have wardrobe. Some will have sliding, some will have basic door openable. Somebody have the stone partition, but then there would be frame, which is the basic one. And why they need wardrobe? They need wardrobe to keep their valuables, jewelries, clothes, and everything to keep in the stuff. A perfect modular wardrobe is that which covers everything, every requirement of the person. Now, the wardrobe is very personalized thing. Like if a lady wants the wardrobe, if they wear a lot of you can say Western dresses or the business suits and all, so there would be space required for the keeping those stuff, then ornaments, then jewelry and other valuable stuff. Wherein a wardrobe for men's would need a lot of space for trousers, tie, belts, and the other stuff. Similarly, if the wardrobe is designed for kids, that will be having vibrant colors, then they will be having the space for the books, the space for the toys and everything. So that this is something like knowing your wardrobe, like what kind of tastes you have, what you want to store in it, so that design would have, shutters design will have the taste, and the utility will be having the internals of wardrobe. Now, design logic of wardrobe. So for designing a wardrobe, we need to understand, first of all, the area and the interest of the person who are going to use the wardrobe. And a well-designed wardrobe can give you particular proper utility of your storing things and the appealing of the looks. So what are the benefit of the good design? Flexibility, wherein modular wardrobe is flexible to customize your requirement as per your thing. As I told, if you want to design for a dresses or sari or keeping different stuff, so you can internally, you can decide your internals accordingly and you can design. Similarly, if you want like particular color or particular theme of your wardrobe matching to your bedroom, then you can select accordingly the color. So the flexibility you have in modular wardrobe. Then increase storage capacity. So now, like you have a lot of stuff which you want to keep cover and save, like shoes, watches, clothes, everything. So that you can increase by utilizing the organizers, you can increase the utility of the internal storage and width and height of the wardrobe. Now, if somebody looking for the floor to ceiling 10-feet wardrobe, initially people used to have only 6 feet height or 7 feet height. Now you can have a floor to ceiling height wardrobe wherein you can keep your maybe your blankets, your traveling trolley bag and all those things. Then choosing the various material. So now you have a lot of option to choose the material of the wardrobe, which is available, like PLPV, which is called engineer wood. You have MDF, you have HMR, you have ply. Then for shutter, you have different finishes, like you have glass, you have PU, you have wood grain. So there are a lot of options available for designing the wardrobe. Third advantage of the modular wardrobe, wherein like people used to have carpentry wardrobe. So they're like, months on months, the work used to get on and on and on. But then in modular wardrobe, the benefit you have the seamless installation process. It comes in a flat pack packets and, it get installed in a days or 2 days time and very neat and clean. There would be no space, there everything neat and clean. So this is the logic of design of the wardrobe. Now we'll get into the modules. What kind of modules? So module, when I say module, means if your wardrobe is 6 feet wide, there would be 2-3 modules, maybe 2 feet or maybe 3 feet. There would be modules, which I will show in next slide. What is module? So you have different modules, like, I've covered very basic one there, but there's huge range of the module, like single shutter with the shelf. Then there would be double shutter module with the hanging rail. Then there would be internal drawer, internal locker, then external drawer. There are a lot of different modules are available to design a range of modular wardrobe. So these are these few basic modules which I was mentioning, like single door, then hanging rail, then you have internal drawer, and then external drawer with the mirror. Now in the side, I wanted to show like how these modules make a range of modular wardrobe. So can you see this? So this is the range which is making modular. Like I've just picked up 3 modules from here. And this is like, this become a 1 wardrobe, 7-foot wardrobe, wherein 3 feet, 1 foot and 3 feet. I've taken our modules from here. And this is how we have our modular wardrobe. So these are the different modules. There are many more of the modules, like there is a corner module, there is a loft module. If I like, if I want to cover all the modules, I think 4 or 5 slides go into the modules only. So the next thing is type of wardrobe. Okay, so now there are a lot of types of wardrobe wherein you must have seen sliding wardrobe. There is an openable hinge wardrobe. You have sliding folding, you have walk-in wardrobe, and there's a standalone wardrobe. So we'll get into the each types of the wardrobe. What is each type of the wardrobe? So sliding wardrobe, see, basically you must have seen sliding wardrobe wherein you have a huge space, one to give a very grand look. One is that. Second thing, the people, we don't have the space to open the door and they have very small gap between the bed and the wardrobe. Then there also you use sliding wardrobe because it saves the space. So sliding wardrobe, as you can see in picture, you have a lot of options like, profiles, colors, glass, then infill. You have a lot of options of shutter in the sliding wardrobe. The benefit of sliding wardrobe, as I told, space saving. Then you can design very diversity, like, you can design a 10-foot shutter for floor to ceiling wardrobe. For giving the, large room also, it gives a very, huge and like lavish look. So you can use there also. It looks very sleek, doesn't look very bulky and all. And it uses the most of the wall space. You can utilize the most of the wall space because it runs on the tracks. So this is the benefit of the sliding wardrobe. This is the thing about the wardrobe. Now walk-in wardrobe. Walk-in wardrobe is, well, you must have seen there wherein people have a huge space. Maybe they have a dresser room type of thing wherein you can, and you can keep your everything very properly intact, like, shoes, beat accessories, like, bags, your blazers, and your other things. So you, this is the image which you can see in the right side. There are like many more types of walk-in wardrobe. Some of the poles you have open carcass and shelves also. You have glass shelves and all. So walk-in wardrobe concept is you have a kind of room wherein you keep everything very, you can stack everything very neatly, cleanly. You have a space within the things, and you can call it as a dresser room also, wherein people can get ready by keeping their things. So walk-in wardrobe is like quite in now, and it is a very in culture in upper middle class and the luxury people who are looking for luxury and all. So they are like, quite finicky about the walk-in wardrobe. Should I go on or any, like you will be taking the question in last only, Bharat?
No, we'll take questions in the last.
Okay, fine. So next is sliding folding. Sliding folding, there was a time when it used to work very much like, people used to take sliding folding very much. But nowadays, the sliding and the walk-in wardrobe has taken over all the other types. And this is like, kind of obsolete, like very less people are using sliding folding. Sliding folding has a mechanism wherein you open the door and you can slide the door. It's take on like, cassette types. It's take on each other. So this is sliding folding door. It is generally wherein you don't want to give a big space to open 2 doors, and you don't want to like, obstacle in between. Here, if you have to give the shutter, then there would be obstacle. So you can utilize folding, sliding, wherein you can have a complete access at a glance. Standalone wardrobe, generally you must have seen a lot of local or maybe home interior outlets, online, offline, you Pepperfry or Urban Ladder, or maybe Amazon or Flipkart, or offline, like, hometowns, home center. You must have seen this kind of wardrobe, which is standalone. And the mostly material used for these wardrobes are PLPV. And these are generally economic because there's no specific hardware, like, generally in modular wardrobe, people are very much particular that there could be soft close, there could be headache or hafle or something. But generally in a standalone wardrobe, people are not bothered about what hardware used inside, what exactly material. Yeah, material sometimes, but then 90% time PLPB is being used for this kind of wardrobes. And these are generally economic. The reason being the mass production, because this manufacture in a mass production and a cut size, standard sizes and colors and all, you don't have much about, even zero customization option in this standalone wardrobe. So this is the standalone wardrobe, wherein you get a 2-door, 3-door options with a very basic and fixed internals. You can't do any changes in that. Wherein in modular wardrobe, you can, as I mentioned before also, you can define as per your taste, your requirement, you can design. Then you have openable or hinge wardrobe, which is like sales like hotcake, because any aspirational customer, anybody who can take openable wardrobe. And here also you have all the opportunity to design as per your taste and all, wherein you have a good space on, you can save the cost a bit, because sliding wardrobes, though it looks sleek and it saves space and a lot of things, but then comparatively, because of the mechanism, sliding wardrobe happens to be a bit expensive than openable wardrobe. The reason being the track and the sliding track and everything. So in openable option, you have a lot of option, like you can take the drawer, internal, external, you can take the mirrors, you can take PU, veneer, a lot of finishes and all. So in openable wardrobe also, you can design the way internals you want, but there are few limitations. You can design L shape also in the openable wardrobe, because you can give a corners openable unit and you can design in L shape also. So what are the finishes material generally used in wardrobe? So generally nowadays there are a huge range of the materials available in the market, which is from regular PLPB to BWR to BWP, MDF, HDHMR, so on and so. So there are a lot of internal material available for the modular wardrobe, and there are like a lot of material available for the carcass also. But generally people prefer the wood grain or maybe a fabric kind of print for the wardrobe carcass. Some people prefer solids, gray or graphite gray types of colors. So these are the generally used material and color for the structure. For shutter, again, all these materials, apart from there would be finishes like back painted glass, PU, veneer, acrylic, membrane. So there are a lot of finishes available for the shutters. And now we have gone one step forward. Now people are using customized shutters. Like, if you want your kids and they are like, very particular about any cricket player or something, you can get that printed, digital printed in the shutter of the wardrobe. So those options are also available. Now you can take any fabric of your choice in filled or any wallpaper. So those are the new options, which is very much in, and like, if you want something unique in terms of wardrobe shutters and all. So these are the few images of the different finishes which we have. So you can see the combination of veneer and PU. And here you can see the combination of laminate shutter in the right side. Here you have acrylic with glossy acrylic. Then you have acrylic in super matte. Then you have tinted mirror and mirror combination. And I was seeing some digital print, which you can take nowadays. So this is like on the right side, you can see one image is printed on the back of the glass or on the paper, and it has been, infilled in the glass. So you can take any image of your choice, whatever you want, and you can have it like here, maybe fabric or wallpaper, any specific image or tinted mirror, anything. So these are the few finish options which I showed you. Coming to internal accessories of the wardrobe. So as I was mentioning, you can organize as per your taste, as per your requirement, what you want to keep in. Maybe it is ornament or shoe or any kind of watches or some other different kind of accessories. So you have, apart from the shelf and drawer, you have different kind of internal accessories available in market, which you can utilize in wardrobe to organize it better. So these are the few internal accessories which I mentioned. There are trouser holder for men's wardrobe. Then you have shirt or coat hanger. Then you have tie holder. Then you have a pull down hanger. Then for women's, there would be sari hanger. There would be sari pull out. There would be laundry bag, shoe organizer, and wardrobe locker. I'll show few images of the accessories. So before I get into the image of the accessories, just to mention, there are different brands available for this internal accessories from international or domestic, or very quite a few which may not be called a brand, but then a lot of local option also available for this. Out of which there are few brands like Hefle, Hetic, and Epco, which have a very wide range of these internal accessories. So this is the hanger rake, which I was mentioning of about the wardrobe internal accessories. This is the pull down hanger. You have shoe rake. Then there is an option for trouser pull out. Here you can store the sari also, similarly how the trouser has been kept, the female can utilize for saris also. Then you can see the locker with the number lock, and you have laundry bag. Then there's this different option of the trouser holder and the shirt or blazer holder. So these are the few of the accessories which I mentioned. There are many more, there are small boxes comes wherein you can keep your small stuff in that. Then there is an internal accessories comes for the ornaments and all, wherein you can keep your small ornaments. Females can keep their ornaments and men's can keep their watches and all those things. So there are different lot of kind of internal accessories are available in the market. So yeah, this now we know what is outside, outer of the shutter of the wardrobe, what is the internal finish, what kind of carcass, what kind of internal accessories we can use. So in a way, we know in and out wardrobe in a broader term. So when we know of the wardrobe, we should be knowing what are the brands available for the wardrobes. So there are a lot of online and offline wardrobe brands are available, out of which Aristo is very much famous for floor to ceiling wardrobe. Then there is a Rome Plus, which is again a Poland-based company, which has again similar kind of floor to ceiling wardrobe. Then there are domestic players like, Sleek. Then there are online player, Urban Ladder. Then you have Homelane. There are a lot of online, offline players are available. Similarly, for internal accessories, I mentioned before also, you have a lot of brands like, Hetic, Hefle, Epco, and then again, there are a lot of domestic brands are also available in the market, wherein you can buy the accessories as per your requirement. Now, since we know what is wardrobe all about, what is the external finish, what are the internal accessories, what kind of material can be used, what are the kind of modules we have in wardrobe. Now, we want to understand, if you want to sell a wardrobe, there is again, one complete session can be covered on the how to sell the wardrobe or any product. Generally, you need a lot of soft skills to sell the wardrobe. There's one basic logic which we should be using for the sale of wardrobe. I called it layer, which is listen, acknowledge, respond, and explore. When customer is coming to you, you need to first of all understand what kind of space they want, what kind of design they are looking for, what kind of budget they have, what kind of design they are looking for, and what is the purpose of the having a wardrobe, whether they want a sliding, openable. So listen, then acknowledge. Once you understood the requirement, then you'll have to give a proper solution towards the requirement which you got. If a customer says, I want a sleek wardrobe, I don't want a very heavy stuff, but then I want a glass with the personalized design, then you can offer the sliding wardrobe. If customer says, I want something budget friendly and I don't want to spend much, but then I want my basic utility to be sufficed, then you can maybe offer an openable or swing wardrobe. So first you have to listen, then you have to acknowledge, then you have to respond with the possible options and material and design. And then you'll have to explore whatever you have proposed. The customer is liking that or not, or are they looking for something different? So this is the basic thing which is there. Apart from there would be a lot of stuff like, what kind of space they have, whether they're looking for loft or they want some seamless look of the floor to ceiling wardrobe. So there are different skills that you can understand only by asking questions, a lot of questions to clients, and you can explore it. So yeah, this is all about the wardrobe. I've make very crisp the presentation, but I'm open for the questions.
So thank you, Smita ji. Thank you very much for insight about the wardrobes. So now students will start asking questions. Before students should ask the questions, I would like to ask you a few questions. So first question is from my side is, what do you think, which room is difficult to design, kitchen or bedroom, and why?
I would say if you understand requirement of the customer, then there's no room is tough to design. But yeah, kitchen happens to be a bit more tricky than wardrobes.
Okay. Okay. And there is a question from Sharmishta. What is PLPB? You have mentioned in your presentation PLPB. So what is PLPB?
PLPB is generally called pre-laminated particle board, which is called engineer wood also, wherein you have a paper lamination, which is stick on the particle board. Hence, it is called PLPB, pre-lamination particle board.
Okay. Then again, question from my side. So when you designing a wardrobe for your client, what comes first in your mind?
Okay, so first of all, as I mentioned in my presentation also, I generally apply the procedure layer, wherein anything I assume before that, I want to understand what customer is looking for. Are they very much finicky about, I want something very different and very unique, or I want a very basic solution, or I am a second home buyer and I want to give for the rent and I want a basic thing. So before designing, I would try to understand what customer looking for exactly. What is the taste they have? Are they looking for, like, there's a couple and they're looking for male female wardrobe separately, and or they're looking for a one wardrobe? Are they looking for any specific design, like some digital printed or something, or they're looking for a basic finishes which is available? So yeah, these are the three main things: the space, then the taste of the look, and the utility what they're looking for.
And of course, you have to think about budget also.
Exactly. Budget, yeah, I think first thing, yeah, you have to think about the budget, because if they, as I mentioned, if it is second home buyer,
Yes.
they may not want to buy a a very expensive one. They want to give the rent. They want very basic one. Yeah. So budget is really very important.
Okay. So now MDF or plywood?
So I personally choose MDF because I know a lot of people have a mind block that MDF is the screw holding capacity and all those blah blah. But then I personally think that MDF is if I talk about the shutters, so if you talk about glass or PU or membrane, anything, the finish which comes in the MDF cannot come in plywood, first of all. And anyways, people, I don't know why they look for the plywood in wardrobe wherein there's no water connect in the wardrobe anyways. So
Correct.
yeah, I would choose MDF.
Okay. Okay. And now another question is from my student is how to choose handles for wardrobe. Means there are some wardrobes available which works handleless, or there are wardrobes available which have large handles. Some are concealed handles. So how to choose means how to choose handles for wardrobe.
So first of all, I'll cover the point which you mentioned, budget, very important for the handle also, because this is like an ornament. No, if shutter is a cosmetic, handle is an ornament for the wardrobe. So it is like, the kind of budget you have, you can have a Swarovski handles, you can have a rose gold handles, so on and so forth. But yeah, generally in wardrobe, the long handles looks good. And in sliding wardrobe, generally in profile only you have handles, so you can say it is an it is handleless. But then few people like something on the rustic side and on. So a lot of people are getting customized handle, like wooden square handles or wooden engraved handles, or maybe there is a PU wardrobe wherein there's engraving in veneer or something like that. So it is completely depends on the customer choice and liking. Like there's no thumb rule for the handles generally.
ओके ओके चलिए स्मिता जी एक और सवाल आया है मेरे सामने. Can we make customized modular wardrobe? Means few clients have their own specific requirement, but they wanted to make that wardrobe in modular way. So is it possible, can we do few customization or specific customization in modular wardrobe?
So yes, there is a customize possible, but then again, if you are doing customization, then you are inviting the extra cost, because as I mentioned before also, if you have a standard modules, which is making a range of modular wardrobe, so those modules generally produce in the factory using the optimization on the boards. Now, if you're asking for any specific design of the shelf or drawer, there would be wastage of the material. You wouldn't be, so there would be wastage which is getting increased. So generally there would be a bit of the price escalation would be there. But yes, of course, you can customize the wardrobe as long as you are not doing very haywire of the size or width and depth. Generally standard height is 7 feet to 9-10 feet. And depth is generally 580 or 560 for the wardrobe. So yeah, if you're doing anything beyond it, then you might be doing a lot of wastage and it will lead to a price escalations. But yes, you can do.
Okay. Smita ji, when we do the sliding wardrobe particularly, what should we what should we consider? Like an weight or width, height. If you can throw some light on that, the technical side.
Okay. So there are different type of mechanism available for the sliding wardrobe nowadays. The basic used to be very much in was the top line 22, which is obsolete now by Hetic, and now they've launched some top line L, which is kind of improvised version of top line 22. So this is the basic sliding mechanism wherein you have a limitation. You cannot take more than 4 feet one door. So if you have a 7 feet wardrobe, you might need to take a 3 partition. But if your customer is very much particular, I don't want too many shutters and sliders and all. Even if I have 8 feet wardrobe, I want only 2 shutters. Then they have to go for the XL, which has the track has a better load bearing capacity and all. So in sliding, it all depends exactly what is the load of the shutter and what is the maximum and minimum availability. The option is available for that one thing. And second thing, you cannot take less than 4 feet for the sliding wardrobe, because if you want sliding wardrobe, then the limit minimum width is required more than 4 feet, because for sliding and staking 2 shutters, there would be minimum width required. Wherein in shutter unit, you can take a even 2 feet wardrobe also.
Okay, so it's a very deep subject. it's not easy to design a wardrobe.
Yes.
Now I can understand. So yes, is there any question from the student, Abhijit sir? Guys, you can ask any question on wardrobe, since we have 16 years, 18 years experience, Smita ji with us, and she can answer all your questions.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, now, yes, one more question. Yes. Can we have lighting in wardrobe?
Yes, you can have lighting, and there are different kind of lights available nowadays. Like, there are lights, strip light available, which you can take engrave in the carcass, which will be installed in the carcass only. There would be sensor light. The moment you open the wardrobe, it will on, and then when you close the wardrobe, it will close. There would be focus light if you want, specific area to be focused in the wardrobe. So there are different options available for wardrobe lights, and it is become very much in trend now. Like, people take sensor lights and strip lights and LED lights in wardrobe.
Yes, another question from Vihang, is our student. He is asking, Hetic or Hefle?
It is very tough to say.
Yes.
See here, specifically, we are not promoting any specific brand, but then both brands are different on their, like, they have their pros and cons. So yeah, it is again customer's personalized choice, what exactly they are looking for. I guess Hafle has a more wide range of internal accessories than Hetic. But yeah, like, you will have there's one more brand, FO, which has a very huge range of internal accessories of the wardrobe.
Okay, so coming to the last question, nowadays lighting is necessary in the wardrobe. So what do you think on this?
Yeah, lighting is become a very important part. One is the look, and second is the utility point of view. Also, if you want to see something inside the wardrobe, there's a dark and the light is not going till the inside of the wardrobe. So yes, there is a light option available, but then you have to be very much careful what kind of lights you want in the wardrobe. If you are looking for a engrave lighting, which is like, engrave in the carcass, then wherever you are buying the wardrobe, you'll have to inform before only, because it will be the provision would be given during the production, because they have to make a grooving in the wardrobe for giving the strip light or something. They have to give the lighting provision accordingly in the carcass itself. Wherein if you are looking for something add-on lights which is available, like, you can just stick it with the two-side tape, and, like, it is a sensor again. So it depends, like, what kind of wardrobe you're looking for and what kind of lighting you're looking for. Accordingly, you'll have to inform your, like, from wherever you are purchasing wardrobe exactly. Because if you take later on and you will say, I want something which is engraved in the carcass, it is not projected, it cannot happen later on. Even if somebody would want to do, the finish would not come the way it will come from the factory.
Okay. There are some myths, Smita, that particularly on sliding wardrobe, the locks are not, the locks are not proper, or that is not useful. It's just for show. So what do you think on that, locks on the wardrobe, particularly on sliding?
So I would say gone are those days. Initially, we even 10 years back, when we used to sell the sliding wardrobe, we used to say, if you're taking sliding wardrobe, the lock will not come. But then now technology and the hardware are evolved, and there are a lot of R&D happen on this. And nowadays you have lock available in the sliding wardrobe also, and it is as good as the lock you have in your openable wardrobe. It's just that you'll have to be very much careful while selecting the material. If you are taking mirror in between and you want lock somewhere, so those kind of thing, anyways, the person who's designing the wardrobe take care of it. But yes, the lock is very much available now. Yes, 10 years back, it was not available. We ourselves used to say whenever a customer used to buy a sliding wardrobe, that lock will not come in sliding wardrobe. But now every brand has a lock available. And there's a brand called Photo Ceiling very much in Aristo, which has a very good provision for locks of the sliding wardrobe, which is 10 feet height also.
So very nice. You have given a lot of knowledge to our students, and definitely our students are getting knowledge with this this kind of webinars. So thank you, Smita. It's now time for say to goodbye. So thank you, Smita, once again.
Thank you so much.
Thanks from IDL and students. कल हम फिर मिलेंगे शाम को 5 बजे एक नए सब्जेक्ट के साथ में, एक नए चैप्टर को लेकर के हम मिलेंगे, एक नए गेस्ट के साथ हम कल आपसे फिर मिलने वाले हैं। तब तक के लिए अपना बहुत बहुत ख्याल रखिए, स्वस्थ रहिए, मस्त रहिए और व्यस्त रहिए। Keep yourself busy in learning. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Smita, once again.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you all.
Guys, please, if you want to ask anything, you can go to our website, TTAindia.com.